Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Tim here with Street Freaks Garage, and today we picked up another car. I know you're gonna find that hard to believe, but I hope you guys all remember the 1958 Bel Air that we've been working on here at the shop. I'm gonna try to put a picture of it right up here. All right, it's a four-door car, the Bel Air. Basically, we started tearing into the car, which appeared very solid when we got it. Had great floors in it, so we assumed the rest of the car was really good. The downfall is the trunk area was really bad. It did have a lot of rot, like really structural stuff behind the wheels. Then we found out the car was in a collision in the front. So really the only good thing about the car was the floors. Floor work is not really a big issue. We're not really too worried about floor work, but that car didn't need any. But anyways, the car we picked up today is, and of course, as you know, first of all, I guess I should say, that four-door Bel Air was purchased to be completed as a customer car. What we didn't tell you is it was purchased by my daughter. My oldest daughter fell in love with the car, the 58 Chevy. Absolutely loved it, adored it. The car that we call Maryland, we always called it Maryland here at the shop. And she fell in love with it. Well, one day I was out at a swap meet and I came across this other car. And I sent her pictures of it and I said, you know, I think we should really consider or think about this other car. I think that this is really something that we should, you know, consider possibly buying. So we're taking a look at instead of Maryland. And once I sent her the pictures, that was it. That's all it took. I mean, she was all over it, and she's like, let's do it, let's do it. So needless to say, Maryland, the four-door project, got cut and gone. We had a lot of work into it, but we're gonna move on and put that work into something a little bit better. So well, you know, without further ado, let me just take you guys and show you what it was that she got all goo-goo over when we sent her pictures of it, and why she wanted to choose this car instead of the 58 Bel Air four-door. Let's see what we got. Here you have it, guys. It's a 1958 Bel Air two-door post. Now this car, the cool part about this car is it's never been touched. The body's never been touched. The rockers are all original. There's been no body work done to this car. This is 100% original 58 Chevy. Now the story we have on this car is that it was parked in 1973 because it had a hole in the gas tank. This is a 6-cylinder 3-speed stick car on the column, and you can see the body's in really good shape overall. I mean, the patchwork on this would be so much less than it would have been with the four-door Bel Air. Not to mention the fact the four-door still would have been a four-door in the end, and just frankly not worth as much money. So the one piece of trim I do have to find, because it is different on the four-door, but I do have two four-door parts cars, is this top piece of the quarter panel right here that goes all the way along here. You can see it's trashed and pretty toasty. Probably cut when that piece got dented right there, I should say. But anyways, yeah, so slight little dent right here. All stuff I think we can easily work out. So, you know, we got lots of the taillight trim chrome for that. I got mint front and rear bumpers off both the four doors, so that's fantastic. But I do need this piece of rear quarter trim. So if you guys got a Bel Air out there, I'm sure it's the same on Bel Air and Impala probably. I'm not sure actually if the Impala is the same. But if you guys have that quarter trim, let us know. Drop a comment down below, because we're in desperate need of that piece. So anyways, there's all that. The trunk lid, just showing a couple signs of just starting to rot right here, which both the trunk lids that we had on the other four-door cars, junk. And inside the trunk is not too bad on this car. A lot better shape than the four-door was, so we're gonna go ahead and still probably put a new trunk in this, just because it does have a couple holes in it, but nothing too major. Little dent right here. Car's overall pretty good condition. It's got a rip right here, some cut in it right there. We can fix that. The antenna bent over. Now I did think that at first, I'm like, well, this is a stupid place for an antenna. This is kind of like a repop antenna. Why would they put that way in the back of the quarter when they're typically up here? And I'm like, some dummy added that on, you know, whatever. Well, it turns out that dummy was probably GM, because I found out later that was a factory location for antennas. Not quite sure why, but it was broke anyway. So I don't know, maybe it can be saved in the future. But anyways, that's that. So you can see the quarter on this side, really nice. And again, the quarter on the other one, the four-door, had a lot of bodywork that needed to be done, and a lot of bad things that was hidden on the four-door car under Bondo. So there was just so much Bondo in that car, we found out as we got going. But you know, pretty easy fix here. The quarter, the rockers look really good, and underneath the rockers look fantastic. So that's really good. And then underneath of the car all looks really good. Also, I'm on a search. I found one of these rear window glasses for the two-door Bel Air, but I think that the guy's a little crazy with his price. But I don't know, if I don't find one from any of you guys, I may end up paying the guy's price for the glass, because I want patinaed glass. I know it's flat glass, and we could just get a new piece of glass cut for that, but I want the glass to be patinaed just like the original glass was. So I'd rather get it out of another old car. So, but again, you know, passenger's door looks really good. Passenger's fender, a little hole starting down there, simple fix. And it did, this one did take a little bump, it looks like, in this front piece right here. And all the parts on the four-door, again, is in really good shape here, but you can see where it kind of took a little bump right there. And you know, it is what it is. But we have all these pieces. We got mint grills, we've got really good fenders, but these fenders are just, wow, freaking amazing. Look at that, all original fenders. This is a Montana car, I guess I should mention. But we did throw some wide white rollers on it temporarily, and you can see when it got hit, it did buckle the fender out a little bit right here. I think we can fix that. We do have the front stainless for that. Off the four-door, that's the same. So overall, really nice looking car. I mean, like I said, we got some really nice front bumpers, and you know, the hood chrome, really nice stuff for the up to 58 four-door rather. And these spears on the fender, look at that, man. These things are like new. They're really nice condition, really nice shape, both of them too. So pretty excited to have both of those. And but let's take a look at the inside, shall we? So the inside, on the other hand, is not such a good thing. Okay. So the inside, it needs floors. As you can see, the floors are pretty toasty in this. So the interior, you can see, and it smells like it's been sitting since 1973. It's pretty rough. Dash in pretty good shape. Everything is there. The original stuff looks like. And my oldest daughter does not know how to drive a stick currently. Here's the new trim chrome for the driver's side. Through the new gas pedal studs in here that we had for the 58 four-door. So we got that. It has all four hubcaps, and it appears to be like a gold inside, it's probably white outside. We found out quite a bit of interesting history about this car. So let me shut this door. I mean, we got to back up. Whoa, let's just back up. Now let's just take this and let this sink in for a minute, okay? This is a 1958. Now, this fender obviously got shoved back a little bit when it took the hit in the front, so we got to shove that forward and shim that forward a little bit, because it did get pushed back a little bit. So we do got some adjusting to do there. I think when we bend that stuff back, we can get that fender forward. So that's the little creaking you hear there. But ultimately, it's a 58. You open this door, it opens just beautiful. And this thing is tight. There's no play in this door or nothing. I mean, it just shakes the whole car when you move the door. But this is what gets me. Look at the doors, first of all. Really nice. So this is what gets me, though, right here. Check this out. Wow. I can't believe that. I mean, the doors on this thing open and close better than a brand new car. And the hood, I'll show you this in a minute, but when I open the hood, this thing opens and shuts so clean and so straight. I honestly don't think I've ever opened a hood on a 50s car that's ever opened and closed this nice. I mean, seriously, this thing is just, I mean, they lined this one up right from the factory. So looking on the driver's side, now here's this door, check this out. There's no drag whatsoever on these doors. No drag. The doors, you can see it's got surface rust starting here. No rot, no scale through. Just the floors is what took the blunt of the damage. You see one of the fender pieces on the dash up there. Headliner is gone. She's toast. It's been probably made a lot of homes for the Mises. There's probably a few Mises under that seat. Probably a few under the front seat. We don't know. But so we are going to get new floorboards for it, and you can see it's going to need a gas tank stud, of course, along with the floor. Now we thought about cutting the floor out of the 4-door and piecing it in here, but again, you know, we'd have to do the research to find out if it's the same as the 4-door car. If the 2-door and 4-door is the same. We know that it is for Plymouth, but I don't know on a Chevy if it is or not. You can see that by the dash it took a lot of sun damage, which hence it was, yes, a Montana car sitting out in the sun, but overall pretty dry. I mean, it's really, you know, the outside of the body makes it worth saving. The seat is so far forward right now. Holy cow. Nobody's sitting in that thing except, you know, maybe Will Darnell was in there. Not sure. If you don't know who Darnell is, you probably shouldn't be on this channel. Just saying. But anyway, yeah, so let's get to some of the interesting facts we found on this car. Actually, let's go check the trunk out first. But check this out. Watch. Watch closely. Watch. Pay attention. Pay attention. Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's take a look in the trunk. It's not locked currently because we don't have a key for this, so we are going to go ahead and pop this lock out and put a new lock in there. So we laid the trunk floor in here from the 58 4-door that we were going to put in there, so that's what you're seeing here. There is some patches that's going to take place around here that I had to with the 4-door and right over top here, but the body brace underneath looks good, and that's what this is for the 4-door that we had. But the trunk floor, you know, down here, there's a couple of rot holes here started, but I mean, that's factory seam. Those are factory holes over there, so I apologize for the racket. You guys can see the trunk. So yeah, it is going to need a trunk floor, but luckily we do have that. Obviously, all those parts from the 4-door car. So the cool part is all this lip is in really nice shape. And if you remember on the 4-door, if you go back and check the videos on the channel, we were in the process of rebuilding all this and making all this. I had to make all this channel for the 4-door that was gone and non-existent. This car, we're just going to have to strip the bar, the stripping off it, blast that piece, good to go. So save a ton of time. I mean, there's so much custom work that had to be done to the 4-door car. It was just crazy. And in the end, it's still a 4-door, let's be real. I mean, I love the 4-door car, don't get me wrong, but you have to look at what it's worth to spend your time on. And we can only save one of them. And out of the 3 cars, this is the only 2-door and the most solid one that there is. So she has named this car Priscilla. So you'll hear us refer to this car as Priscilla many times on the channel. So she's pretty happy to have this. Loves old cars, obviously. I don't know where she gets that from. But anyways, that's the scoop on that. So let's take a quick look at the engine. Now watch this hood. This thing opens so straight, and it stays open so perfect. There's no flop, no loose hinges, no nothing. Just amazing. So like I said, it's the original 6-cylinder car, 3-speed stick. Ouch, that fender's hot. Holy camoles. Wow. Fucking finger sausages now. Whew. Anyway, so we started to mess with it just a little bit and roll it over, and we have no spark. The motor does turn on by hand. Has not been running, like I said, since 1973, according to what we were told. It does not have any spark. So our next step is going to be to put some points in the car and try that. But it does roll over, so that's good. And I think it'll run because, let's face it, these Chevy 6-cylinders, I don't know if you can kill them. I mean, you might be able to put a bullet through them, but you can't kill them. You know what I mean? So I believe it's a 235, as it appears to be. I do believe. So we are going to do our best to get this running. Obviously, the fuel bowl is Man, that is clean. Can you see the fuel filter bowl, the fuel bowl? Look how clean that is. You can see right through it. It's like it's not even there. It's so clean. It's like it's not even there. It's not there. Anyway, so we're gonna have to get one of those. But you can understand that. So, I mean, sitting that long, it's probably vanished, rotted away. The glass melted, I don't know. So, real solid under the hood. You can see the original color of the car there. The off-white, whatever. So, it might need a new radiator hose. I'm not sure we can make this one work. It looks like, you know, the electrical tape was maybe a safety thing to make it get itself home. But I think if we just put duct tape on, it'd be better. It'll work a lot better. So, all right, so let's shut this hood and pay attention once again. Check this out. Unbelievable. So straight this hood comes down. So now it's time to share with you some of the interesting facts we found in this car. We have not uncovered everything on the car yet, but when we started seeing some things in this car, it started to draw a lot of questions in our mind. Yes, it did. Things like, for example, we noticed that the car has remnants of red reflective decals all over the car. There's some there. There is some when you open the door. See it on the edge of the door right here, red reflective again. So we're like, okay. Then we're seeing that there was some kind of a decal here. Don't know what that was. And then we're noticing that this red reflective was back here, a stripe here. We're noticing that it had red reflective here over the tail lights, that it had it on this side too. And we're noticing letters here, which appeared to be like an N, maybe NVTI is what we thought was some kind of a logo or signal here. It kind of looks like a star, not really sure. So, oh, and don't forget your Smokey the Bear sticker. Only you can prevent forest fires. And that had the letters P, R, I don't know, I'm gonna guess like probably prevent fires is probably what he's saying. That's probably what Smokey's trying to tell us, is prevent fires. That's what we're trying to get out of that. All right, so you can see the plate right here. It was a Montana plate in 1972, so maybe it was taken off the road in 72, not 73. It could be a year off. But so we see all the decal remnants that's still on it. There's the red reflective here and down here. I think it was on this door too. Nope, not on this door. Let's see, it would have been on this fender here also, right here. So we're seeing lots of the reflective stuff on it, and we've seen the decal on the back. And then we find this decal here, okay, which you can't really make out what it is, but it does look like it says NAVY with maybe a star or something here or something. I don't really know what would have been there. So we put this decal along with the one that we see on the back, which we believe to say NVTI. When we look that up, it seems to be some sort of Naval Training Institute. So I don't have any idea. It's really odd, because the Training Institute for the Navy, according to what we typed in on the web, that wasn't really around until the 80s, I think. So I don't know, you know, we're just having a hard time piecing that part together, the exact time frame. But then also that place, the Naval Training Institute, is located in let's see, can't remember, is it Rutherford? Rutherford, and I think that is New Jersey, is it? It's what it is here, I think. I don't remember. I don't know. Is it this is something Johnson in Rutherford. Chevy dealership. Now this one is also something Johnson, and we did the it's Bard Johnson, I believe it is. So I think it was B-A-I-R-D Johnson in Rutherford. I think it comes back to New Jersey if I'm not mistaken, a Chevy dealership. So that's the same location in New Jersey that this Naval Training Institute was. So I don't know exactly what this car's purpose was back in the day, but I do believe that it served time on a Naval Training Institute base or something like that. So I don't know what it was used for, to transport things or to transport people. I don't know, but really a cool piece of history. So if you guys have any information out there on the NVTI, what that could have meant for this car, yeah, just let us know. Drop it down in the comments below. Also too, the VIN plate has something very unique about this car, and I'm not sure if it's normal. Again, I got to check our 58 four-door, but I don't remember seeing this on there. So it has the E58T in front of the VIN, and I don't know what that means, but it's a different type of embossing. So I don't know if that was something specific to the purpose of the car or the original purchaser of the car. The car does appear to be, and I think if I remember correctly, the guy had told me that we are now the second owner of this car. So we would have bought this from the original owner. The gentleman we bought it from went to Montana, grabbed the car, brought it back here to sell it. We purchased it, and he never transferred the title in his name. So technically, according to title, we would be the second owner of the car. So we are going to do some more research into who had the car in their name originally, and see if we can do some more digging to find out some more history on this car. So really, it was a cool find. I mean, you just don't come across a 58 Bel Air in this kind of condition every day. So we're pretty happy to get it. My daughter's pretty happy to get it. Her plan for the car, I do believe, is to paint it pink and white, probably similar to what the four-door was when it came to color. But I don't know. That's kind of the plan. See what you guys think. Jot some comments down below. I mean, be kind, be nice. Like I say, she's a young lady and she's into these old cars, and I'm pretty appreciative for that. And I'm really appreciative that I didn't have to do all that work on the four-door and the rest of it. But you'll see a lot more of this car on the channel as things go. She's young, she's newly married, so doesn't have a ton of money to throw at the car right now, but she's going to throw at it what she can and when she can. So our main objective on the car is to get the car running, driving, so she can enjoy it and kind of learn how to drive a stick shift in the process. We want her to learn on her own stick, so she's not destroying our clutches. So but yeah, so we're going to get the 6-cylinder running, and we'll bring you guys along for that when we do that. We do have a video coming out. Brandon put a little bit of time into the car, puttering around with it, trying to get it to run, that would roll over, and that's how he deciphered that it does need points. So that's kind of where it's at right now. We're going to run it off a gas can temporarily to kind of see if we can get this thing to purr. Another thing I just noticed is there's no mirror on the door or on the fender. There's no, that's weird. That's weird. And oh man, the window's cracked. Dang it. I mean, that's going to be replaced eventually. But yeah, so the rest of the glass just starting to delaminate a little bit. But stainless steel is in nice shape, except for that front fender on the other side. This one's got a dent on this one, but nothing ain't fixable. So that's the newest on the 58 Chevy. I know a lot of you are bummed out there that the four-door is no longer going to be in the shop as a project. But the four-door, you know, Maryland is still a savable car. It's just going to take a lot of work. So we just kind of put Maryland on a back burner and said, you know, if we need parts off it, we're going to steal them off it. But if we can keep that car as complete as we can, we would definitely consider selling that car. So if anybody's interested in the four-door Maryland that we was working on, feel free to message us like ASAP. So before we decide to cut the floors out of it, if I find out that it's the same as a two-door. So If you're interested in that 4-door car in Maryland that you see the previous videos on, the pink and white one, let me know right away. If not, it may get, you know, parted for to save parts on Priscilla here. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's all we got for you today. I know it ain't much, but we introduced you to a new car at the shop here, one you're going to see more of. So all you 58 Chevy fans out there, redirect your attention to the 2-door post now. That's what we've done. Time to start fresh with a new one. Smart decision on her behalf, I think, to go forward with this one. So, but we'll talk to you guys in the next video, guys. And don't forget to click like and subscribe, and make sure to comment down below. Let us know, what do you guys think of it? What do you think of it? But yeah, let us know. Click like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of Priscilla. And we'll talk to you guys in the next video, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. We love you. Peace. Later.